I would say just him demanding his respect will make him respect me.
There it is.
For example, I dated a guy once that would not take any of my bullshit. And if something I did or said, or I rolled my eyes at something he said, he called me out right in that moment. And he said, I don't like what you just did right there. That was disrespectful. And I was like, whoa. Like, at first I was kind of like, but I liked it. Because I think as women, we actually crave that. We want a man to...
You crave being put down.
That's not being put down. That's not being put down, in my opinion. Being put down is calling you names or being...
There you go. Do you see what Myron just did there? He just made the point for her. He's actually working in sync with her. He's like, yes, oh, so you like being put down, right? And now she's describing what being put down really is. Very good, Myron.
To you. That's not being mean. That's just
being...
him stepping up in his masculinity
and
demanding respect.
Yes. That's what my point was. I never got to say. Women have become more masculine because men have become more feminine.
No, men have become more feminine because women have become more masculine. Look, man, we can have this chicken and egg conversation all day fucking long, but feminism is woman's fault. Real shit. Men didn't come up with feminism. Women wanted feminism. And now y'all got it. Going back to what Stifler's mom talked about the dude who said, hey, what you just did or said right there, I don't like that. That's disrespectful. That's the right way. That's the right thing to say. So long as you've established your value and she wants you, but me, I'm a little different. I'm a little more aggressive with it. That might not work for everybody, but it worked for me. It works for me. If a girl I'm seeing, gets out of pocket or out of the way, I let her know right then and there, hey, cut the shit. Cut that shit out. Or I'll ask them, I'm sorry, would you like to walk that back? I don't have to tell them it's disrespectful because they know by the tone of my voice, they just fucking disrespected me.
Let's keep it above. That's really what it is.
And that's the culture. That's the culture that's made everything backwards.
This is funny. This bitch is actually trying to blame men for the state of women.
Because men are more like women and women are more like men and everything is backwards.
Yep.
Let me ask you a question. When he told you don't do that, he was the authority figure doing that, right?
That's exactly right.
Okay. A lot of modern day women don't respond well to authority. They
There
look
you
at
go.
it like you're putting me down.
Thank you.
So
Exactly.
you might look at it like I'm saying that's putting a girl down. You're saying, no, it's not. No, it's not. A lot of modern day women will look at that as being put down.
That's
because
right.
The man is speaking from an authority. I am the leader here.
Especially black women. Black women do not respond well to authoritative masculinity. Let me repeat that. Black women do not respond well to authoritative masculinity. They just don't. The more masculinity you show with the typical American black woman, the more masculinity she shows.
But a lot of girls think that they're equal to men, so they look at that as being put down. So that's why I'm saying because here's the thing. You understand that as a guy asserting his masculinity. A lot of modern day women will look at that as he's putting me down.
Right,
That's
and that's the
toxically
problem.
masculine.
That is the problem.
Hence why I say tell guys.
Women
Yes,
deserve
you gotta put
less.
it down sometimes because a lot of
Thank you.
girls.
I hope you make the
Have
message
egos up.
clear, though, that that's a distinct difference. I hope that it's clear
Actually
because
makes sense.
putting someone down, in my view, is being mean to them, calling them names, doing things that are just outright not right. But when you correct a woman and you demand your respect as a man, I think that's actually helping her.
Well, you
That-
got to knock her off her pedestal, which is
Thank
by
you.
definition knocking her down.
Thank
Bring her
you.
down.
Look, man, check this out. She can say, well, I hope you make the distinguish. No, I'm going to double down on this. Sometimes you got to call a bitch names, man. And dude, this is how it goes. Especially when you first start seeing them. Oh my God, Donovan, you shouldn't have to call women names. No, we shouldn't. But if we haven't learned anything else over the past 65 years, is that women only respond to hyper-aggressive masculinity to some degree. There is nothing wrong with calling a woman fucking names. There is nothing wrong with putting a woman down. There is nothing wrong with knocking a woman off of her high horse and pedestal. You can ask Devin. I stripped her ass down to the studs. Like, dude, the first 6 months, oh my God, I cannot tell you how many names. Dude, I called Devin every vile thing in the book. Every vile thing in the goddamn book. Want to know why? Because it applied. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not doing it. Women don't respect men who sugarcoat shit. Hey, stop that. That was disrespectful. No. Hey, you're acting like a fucking bitch? Knock it off. You might have been able to act like listen, if you want to be able to act like this, you can go back to your last boyfriend, go back to your ex. I'm not dealing with that shit. So you got a decision to make. You can either shape up or ship the fuck out. That's it. This is that. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Fuck that. Fuck that. You let these bitches know. You let these bitches know quick. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't, no positive. Nope. Sorry. Nope. I ain't doing this. Dude, positive reinforcement? I'm not a goddamn therapist. I'm not a fucking counselor. I'm your goddamn man. I'll give you positive reinforcement when I feel it's applicable. I'm not going to give you positive reinforcement because I'm trying to protect your feelings. Fuck that. Dude, I made Devin cry once a week for the first 6 months. Once a week at least. Once a week. Unbelievable. The Level Up Man says we shouldn't have to air women out, but the reality is that we have to. St. Jim says Timothy chapter 2 verses 9 through 15 is the red pill. Okay. I'll have to take your word for that.
How you're saying
They don't like you. You guys are more concerned with me how I'm saying it.
Thank you.
Versus what it is. But if you look at it quite literally, de-pedestalizing her is putting her down.
Yep.
Quite literally.
I see, now I understand what you're saying, and that's the difference between men and women.
That opinion causes a problem because you took that, like, people will take that same opinion
Interpretation.
and then they'll take it and then they're not understanding
What's
it.
my
as-
opinion?
think of it
Tell me what my opinion
You're
is
saying-
specifically.
Like if you're saying that, like if you're saying that something that like, oh, I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't like, if my hair is pink, I'm gonna tell you that I don't like your hair that is pink. You know what I mean? Like I'm putting you down like that.
Well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with saying, bitch, your hair is fucked up? Change it. What's wrong with that?
I
You
feel
know
like
what I
you
mean?
beat a bitch down.
Yeah, you know what
I feel like you beat a bitch down. I feel like if she came to you
Your
and she was
vernacular
angry,
doesn't
I feel
have
like
to
you
be
would just,
so
what are you
harsh.
wearing? Take that off.
Yeah.
I see it.
Okay, I think the difference
Well,
here.
No.
First off,
Number one,
we
I never
never
put my hand on a girl. Ever.
put hands on women.
Number
Thank
two,
you.
I'm very honest. If I don't like her hair, I will tell her.
Thank you.
That hair's
There
terrible.
it is.
It looks awful.
Thank
My
you.
girl gains weight. I'll tell her. Go to the gym. You're fat.
Okay,
See, the problem is this: women don't like boundaries.
Nope.
Also, women don't like being told the truth if it makes them feel bad.
Woo!
But my thing is, I have a certain image to keep. My last name means something. You want to be seen with me, you can't look like shit. Period.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna go to the gym, bust my ass to be around some chick that's fat as fuck. That's
No.
unacceptable.
Hell no.
All right.
I
So
like the
I
That's
just
how
had
I
to
look
ask
at
that
it.
because you
Can
look
I-
like
But
you
see-
might.
but see-
so
no, I just don't tolerate fuckery. And a lot of girls come.
Do you see the passive aggressive? Do you see the passive aggression? See, now she's trying to, this is funny. So now she's trying to imply that Myron is giving off abusive vibes. Watch how she says this again. Myron was very, very, very clear. Very clear when he says, dude, I will never put my hands on a fucking woman, but I'll be honest with her. But she still came with, well, you look like you might.
To be around some chick that's fat as fuck.
Watch.
It's unacceptable. All right.
I
So
like the
I
That's
just
how
had
I
to
look
ask
at
that
it.
because you
Can
look
I-
like
But
you
see-
might.
but see-
so
no, I just don't tolerate fuckery.
Look, you see, yeah, you look like you might. She's trying to piss Myron off. Looking at her tits gives me a hankering for some pancakes. She's got pancake tits. Not a good look.
And a lot of girls come with fuckery, and I dislike fuckery, and I tell them that's
Thank you.
bullshit, and I don't like it. But that's what you have to do as a man. You got to de-pedestalize these girls because
That's
they
right.
literally think that they're better than you.
Women crave
think-
that actually.
I
They don't
Yes.
even know they crave it.
I
They
think
don't even know it.
I
Hold on,
think
share
it's
the point.
I think it's because like you're saying de-pedalize them
Oh my God. De-pedestalized. Like these bitches can't even talk.
when the problem is that you don't want to take them off the pedestal. You should leave them on the pedestal. The problem is that they're probably falling off of it, doing something wrong.
Oh, that is absolutely false. Whoa. Leave them on the pedestal?
Oh hell
no! It's a no for me, dog.
Nope.
Or they're getting fat or whatever you're saying, and they're falling off of it themselves, and you should correct them and put them back on the pedestal where they should be.
Oh, hell no.
Yes.
No.
Hell no.
Here's the thing.
It sounds good on paper.
Yeah, that sounds good on paper, but so does communism, and we know that doesn't work. Women cannot respect or be with a man that is not better than them.
Yeah.
So by default, you can't pedestalize women.
Celebrity and
Do you
fan.
mean like everyone is? Do you mean like only the woman's on the pedestal and the guy's here, or do you mean like we're all on a pedestal? Like
No.
he's the
Right.
king.
No,
he's the
no,
queen?
no, no, no. Ain't nobody on a pedestal. If everybody's on a pedestal, then nobody's on a pedestal. What are we doing?
We're on
Most
pedestals.
guys put
Right.
a girl like this. You're my savior. Whatever you want, girl.
Okay,
That
yeah,
right
that's
there,
not right.
you're a fan. That never works.
Yo, Fresh looked up. He was like, ah. That was
I
funny.
agree.
Pedestalizing women makes you unattractive, period.
Thank you.
You must be on the pedestal as the man, not the other way around.
Can we both be on pedestals?
No.
No.
Can be higher?
No.
Nope.
By the way,
No.
we got Eric. $500 says this one's for Big Mo. Psych that he's still involved with Roger Tomarso, Ryan Stone making fun of Rolo. I need the ladies on the panel to define what winning as a man means and what winning as a woman means. Health and wealth to you
Ooh.
and all those you care about.
And by the way, another one on Rumble.
Eric Fisher,
Oh,
he's-
wow. God damn.
Appreciate it. Second one for Big Mo. All right. So Mo, anything you want to say?
This nigga just dropped $1,000 in super chats. Damn.
Somebody winning.
Yo, thank you very much, Eric. Yo, big shout out to you. I seen you when I was in that episode of Rule Zero. So big ups to you. Why they hate, we create. Buy real estate, we lose weight.
Yes,
Mo,
sir.
how do you say the last part? Tomarso?
It was making fun of
Tomarasi?
Rolo.
yeah, making fun of Rolo.
Okay.
Those of you who used to watch the old school versions of the Red Man group, there was a dude that used to always call in and call them Royo. Yes, this question is for Royo.
Shout out to Eric, man. Cool. You had a point.
That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Looking
this one?
at- Yeah, but sorry, you had. We'll let them finish their points.
Yeah,
so you can
and
ask that
then
after.
this next.
Yeah.
Bink the Bodasai said Eric Fisher from the Chiefs. He's no longer on the Chiefs, but damn, that's might actually be right.
We'll let them finish their
So-
points.
To answer your question, what will make me follow him is if he keeps to his word. If you show me the proof in the pudding, I have so much to follow because I know you actually gonna do it. You say it, you mean it.
So being a real man, which
Bitch
means, for
babble.
example, if he says something, he's gonna do it.
Mm.
Okay,
This
Yeah.
bitch babble.
that's respect. For you?
I'm sorry, would you repeat
So the question was, name one thing a man can do or say or be about that'll make you respect him. One thing.
One thing I can think of is them not being afraid of being chivalrous.
Oh my God, not being afraid of being chivalrous. Bitch, men are not afraid to be chivalrous. We're not afraid to be chivalrous. We're afraid to be chivalrous to hoes. Because hoes don't deserve chivalry. Don't be afraid to be chivalrous, bitch. Fuck out of here.
I mean, the man that I'm dating now, he came to picked me up at my house, brought flowers. A lot.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Question for you.
Stop the
When he,
cap.
did, when he did that, I guess like act, right? Did you like him beforehand or you liked him after the fact? Like before he came to your house, you're like, you know what? He's hot, attractive. I like him.
I liked him even more after.
oh, gentlemen, don't listen to this. Don't listen to this. This woman is lying. This woman is lying. This woman is lying through her fucking teeth. She doesn't have the kind of personality that would compel a man to buy her flowers. This bitch is gonna sit here and fix her mouth to tell us that the man she's seeing now brought her flowers on the first date as a 26-year-old and you liked him even more? Fuck out of here.
Stop the cap.
Sorry.
Okay, so you liked him from the very beginning.
Yes, that was the first time I had seen him in person.
Oh boy.
So
So it was a blind. Oh no. All right. Dating app.
I'm just curious because what if you didn't like him at all, and he did that for you? Would you still feel the same way?
If I didn't like him at all, why
I don't think that's relevant, to be
would
honest with
I say yes to a date?
Some girls do. Free food,
you. Uh-oh.
good times. It's on the house.
I wouldn't want to waste a man's time like that.
Okay,
Or mine.
maybe a little bit different. but
Interesting.
I think
I
that's
mean,
where it
let's be
comes
honest here.
in.
How many of you guys have been on a date with someone that you had zero intention of having sex with? Raise your hands.
Oh, everybody's
Oh, so y'all
capping.
fucked everybody you wanted to date
Everybody's
with?
capping.
damn.
Y'all fucked everybody you want on a date with?
Yep.
Yo, savage.
Exactly.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Mike Steele says, yep, can confirm. When I was blue pill, I brought flowers, she ghosted. Yeah. Again, you can't be traditional.
Yeah. No, the question is, because a lot of the
I was
point we're
gonna
trying to make here is
differentiate
that
with
girls go on pointless dates with guys that they don't like all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh no, I would just listen
I
to
don't,
the
think,
next.
I don't think so. I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm 22. I did like at 22, like that's scary. Going on somebody, like going on a date that you know that you have no like intention of like talking to that person.
What if
like,
I told you
if they
those guys
find
that you're in
out-
that you have in the friend zone probably thought that it was a date and then you friend zoned them?
Ooh.
I don't tend to do that. I feel like that.
I don't tend to do that, or you don't do that. Do you guys see how they try to they try to be real slick with the wording?
honestly feel like that's like scary. Like you can go on a date and then they accidentally
Look, Myron's looking at the camera like you can't make this shit up.
find out that you're like, not playing them. Like they can like have a neurotic.
Accidentally find out that you're playing them? Do you hear this? This woman is sitting here admitting that she's playing a guy. Watch. If you're playing a guy unbeknownst to the guy and he finds out, what's he supposed to be happy about that?
That you have in the friend zone.
Listen,
probably
watch.
thought that it was a date. And
She says he accidentally finds out you're playing him. Translation. You accidentally let slip that you're playing him. Of course he'll be pissed.
then you friend zoned him. How about that?
I don't tend to do that. I feel like that. I honestly feel like that's like scary. Like you can go on a date and then they accidentally find out that you're like, not playing them. Like,
gotcha, bitch. You let women talk long enough, eventually they will tell on themselves. Ay.
like they can like have a neurotic, you know what I mean? Like neurological pump in their brain, and now like I'm gone somewhere. You know what I mean? Like that's how, like
I don't know what you
like
mean.
to play with people's emotions.
With the crazy part is we don't know what you mean.
You know, no, I'm saying like basically if I go on a date and a minute like they're like, because you can obviously tell unless you're like, you know what I mean, like at a certain level, you can obviously tell if somebody doesn't like you. So it's like
No, you can't. Women can tell if a guy doesn't like him because women are just more perceptive. Men, on the other hand, not the same. Why do you think there's something called foodie calls? Right? Why do you think there's something called foodie calls? Like, again, this woman is admitting to leading guys on and then being surprised that they're pissed off when they find out she doesn't want to fuck him at the end of the night. Ay.
if you're somewhere like, and, like you're like, oh yeah, like cute, I want to eat your food on the, like, you know what I mean? You obviously know when somebody doesn't like you.
Period.
Like, there's no way you're sitting there thinking that they like you. They don't.
Okay.
All right.